Oh, we got a civilian. We got a civilian. Carrying one civilian. Let's go and land at the base just to make sure that that puts him back in. Hello, my name's Nick. Welcome to the channel. Following the release of Qwen3.6 last month, Alibaba have now released two new open weight models to use locally. The first of which is a 27 billion parameter dense model, and the one we'll be using today is a 35 billion mixture of experts model using 3 billion parameters per forward pass. So I just want to briefly look at the Hugging Face model card and read this bit to you. Agentic coding. The model now handles front-end workflows and repository level reasoning with greater fluency and precision. And if we just look at the model card in more detail here, we can see that it scores very highly against the 397 billion parameter model of Qwen3.5. Today I'm going to be using the MacBook Pro with the M5 Pro chip and 64 gigabytes of unified memory. The reason I'm not going to be using the 27 billion parameter model, which scores a little higher than the mixture of experts model, is because it's just a bit slow on the MacBook Pro, coming in about 11 tokens a second, whereas I'm achieving over 40 with the mixture of experts model. So here we have OpenCode running. We've plugged it into LM Studio, the server's running, and we're going to load up the MLX version, and we're going to give it a context. In fact, we'll just give it its maximum context and see how we get on with that. So I'm going to load the model, and now we'll give OpenCode our first prompt, which is a helicopter side scrolling game. So I'll just read you the prompt quickly. Build a side-scrolling helicopter rescue game using Python. The helicopter should be controlled by the W, A, S and D keys with the spacebar to shoot and the M key to drop bombs. The helicopter should take off from base and fly over the landscape, landing to pick up civilians. The civilians run to the helicopter when on the ground in their vicinity. When the helicopter returns to base, it must land to drop off the civilians. There should be enemy guns on the ground that shoot at the helicopter when flying nearby. The game ends when all the civilians are rescued or the helicopter gets shot down. Please make a front screen for the game with an 80s vibe. So if you're as old as me, you'll recognise that as a Choplifter clone from back in the day. And we'll just feed that into OpenCode now. So as you can see in LM Studio, it's processing the tokens. So you can see here that we've gone straight into build mode, and it's given itself a list of 9 to-dos to complete to get the game done. Okay, so that's finished. The helicopter rescue game is built and ready at helirescue.py. Run it with Python 3 helirescue.py. So we did see it flick up there, but it's got errors, so we'll feed them back to the agent. See what it has to say. Okay, run it again. Oh, there we go. Oh, this looks cool. Press enter to start. Oh, there's the helicopter. It's got a spinning rotor. That's pretty good. You can fire. I won't drop a bomb on my own base. Let's go and pick up a... oh, there's a gun shooting at me there. Oh. Oh, we got a civilian. We got a civilian. Carrying one civilian. Let's go and land at the base just to make sure that that puts him back in. Rescued 1 of 15. Right, okay. That's good. Let's see if we can drop a bomb on this gun. Oh yeah, look at that, and the effects are great. Okay, oh, that looks a bit weird on the ground there. This is really quite good. Right, carrying 5. Let's see if it... oh, where have I gone? Those mountains are following me. The mountain effects are a bit strange. Right, let's land. Rescued 6. Oh, there's one. Game over. I think I got shot down. Press enter to return to the menu. There we go. So I'll just give it a bit of feedback to see if it can correct a few of the issues that I've noticed. So while it's processing a prompt here, we'll just take a quick look at the activity monitor, which we can see there's about 8 gigabytes free of memory, and while it's processing and during inference, the memory pressure is green, so there's plenty of room on this spec MacBook for this setup, so it's very good. I'm just currently using the GGUF model because the MLX version crashed out on me a couple of times. I'm not saying it's because of the MLX model, but the GGUF model did get to the end and it's given us a version 4 to have a go at. But because of that crash, I had to write please continue in the prompt, and it said it was going to write everything from scratch. So I've not seen the version 4 yet, so we'll just go ahead and run that. Okay, so it works. Enter to begin. Oh, yep. I can't go off the top of the screen, that's good. Okay, let's go. We're going to get shot at. Oh yeah, it's firing. So M to drop bombs. Yep, we've destroyed that one. And we can land near the civilians. Oh, oh my gosh. One more hit and I think we're down. Mission complete, all civilians rescued. However, I didn't need to take them back to base, but I think I'm going to end it there on that heli rescue game. I think it's been a good test, and I think it did it really well. It was quite fun to play. Yeah, so I think I'm happy with that. I'll go on to the next test. So it's quite a basic prompt. Make a 4-page website for Bonza Boardman Surf School using PHP. There should be an admin link in the footer which takes you to a login screen. Once logged in, we should be able to edit parts of the site and maybe even change its theme. All content should be saved in JSON for the moment, but will eventually move to SQL in the future. Okay, so everything's ready and off we go. You can see that in LM Studio there's two things running concurrently here, and obviously by this part here, the parallel, you can see it could have 4 of these running at the same time doing different jobs for the agent. So after just under 10 minutes we have a result, and here it is, the Bonza Boardman Surf School. Catch your perfect wave, learn to surf with the best instructors on the beautiful Sunshine Coast. Book your lesson. Also, it does actually go to the lessons page when you click that. We've had some tiers here. Private lesson, $150. Frequently asked questions. What should I bring? Just your swimwear, sunscreen, a towel and some water to drink. We provide everything else. Let's see if it's responsive. I did expect a menu to collapse, but this is okay. Okay, let's find the admin section. Here's an admin link here. Did it give us an admin password? Oh, there, admin123. Sorry, I missed that. Admin123. Oh, this looks nice. This is quite good, this back end. I quite like this. So, choose a theme, sunset vibes. Save settings. View site, so we'll go into a different tab here. Oh, do we refresh it? Okay, so nothing's changed. No, the presets don't work at all, so we can change. Let's go for a dark blue. And an orange, and the secondary colour should be yellow. Save settings, refresh. Yeah, so the theme thing is working well, although I'm not sure I'd choose. Oh, we've got a problem here. Undefined array key rating about Let's just change that primary, secondary colour back to something a bit better. No, it's a shame the themes don't work. I was looking forward to being able to change the theme. Home page, hero button link. Oh, you can change a link, that's good. Change the testimonials. Change everything on the about page. This is really quite a good back end. Change the password. Very good, and you can log out. I think that for a first attempt is very good. You have to excuse my colour choices. So I've just given it some feedback there to say that there was an error on the front page, and also that I can't use the preset themes. And I also asked if you could make it a bit more fun and maybe give it some pictures. When I started using local LLMs, or any LLMs for that matter, for coding, I'd usually write the prompt and then it would write out all the code. I'd then have to paste it into a text file, get it up and running, and it'd usually have to be a one text file, otherwise it'd be too complicated to go through all the files and paste everything. And then if you found a mistake, you'd have to redo all that again. So the fact that you can use OpenCode to manage the file system for you, you don't need to cut and paste everything out of the conversation. It's just, it does it for you. I think it's amazing, and I think because it's free and everything fits on the MacBook Pro here, all offline, it is amazing. Version 2 is ready. Made it way more fun. Animated floating emojis, bouncing feature icons with staggered animations, surfboard emoji that rocks back and forth in the logo, wave divider at the bottom of hero sections, animated surf banner sections between content blocks, gradient buttons with ripple hover effects, star pop animation on testimonials. Okay, I think let's just get into the website. Okay, oh look, there's a floating shell. A surfboard going back and forth. It does look a bit more fun. Surfers down here, look, emojis. About. There's the instructors. Bonza Boardman, Tommy Waves, Jade Reef, Marco Tide. Very good. Okay, let's go back to the admin section. Admin 1, 2, 3. Okay. Sunset vibe. So it's changed the colours here. You've just got no preview of what they look like. Save settings. That was the previous one. So I'll click view sign now. Oh yeah, it has changed it there. Let's change to another theme. Tropical Paradise. Save settings. Refresh. Yep, so everything's getting updated. So the themes work now. Let's get rid of that today that we put in last time. Click save at the bottom. And it should get rid of the today when I refresh. Yep, so that's working. Let's just change that to 1 star and see if that shows. Refresh the page. Yep, 1 star, so that's working. About page. Can't change the names, but that's okay. Lessons. Quite a good admin area, I think. Quite a good site overall. So I think that passes the test. I'm quite happy with that site. On to the next test. So this prompt is make an International Space Station tracker using HTML and JavaScript. The tracker should fetch orbital data once per day for International Space Station Zarya. So Zarya is the name of the first module put in space for the International Space Station. From Celeste Track. and show the current location on a map. It should also show the satellite's track for the past hour and a half and future track up to half an hour. Speed, latitude, longitude and height data should also be shown. And off we go. So while that's doing that, if we just have a look at this web link I've given it on celesttrack.org, here's a list of space stations, obviously the biggest one being the ISS, the International Space Station, and this is a two-line element which shows the satellite's speed, velocity, angle, precise time, so that the model that hopefully the OpenCode will incorporate can then show its future location based on this two-line element. And we just need to open index.html in a browser to see the tracker. Double click on this. Oh, now this is good. Although it's not working. Maybe if I click this button, refresh TLE, fetching TLE, no. So nothing at the minute. So we've got some more errors. It says it's fixed it fairly quickly. So let's see what happens now. Oh, we have something now. Okay, so the red line is its future location and the dotted line is its past location. Although when it goes off the side of the map, it's joining it in the middle. So this one in the middle, you can disregard this line. Maybe we should just feed that back into it once more, and then it'll be just about finished. There's no orbital data here either. At least we've got something to go on now, so I'll just give it one last prompt. I keep saying this, one last prompt. Right. So this is the final version of the International Space Station tracker. There were a few problems with the map going under the header, as you can see here, and not down to the bottom of the screen. A couple of issues with the telemetry which should be fixed now, but overall I think it's a good result. It's using the satellite JS library well, and you can see it's put in the past track of the space station and the future track, and it doesn't overlap the last because of the rotation of the Earth, so everything looks accurate to me, so I'm quite happy with that. So overall I think the Qwen3.6 35B model is a very capable model. We've got the Bonza Boardman Surf School website, which was also good, and the Heli Rescue Python game, which was fun to play, and I think it looks good. Maybe the version 2 with the rolling hills was a little bit better, but overall I think it did a good job. A nice choplifter clone. Oh. So hopefully Qwen will be releasing some smaller versions of the Qwen3.6 family, and if you'd like to see tests on those models in the same way, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching.